חייב להגיד שזו התרגשות מאוד גדולה להיות פה. ואני לא אומר את זה מהפה אל החוץ, אני אומר את זה, ככה אני מרגיש, ככה דליה אשתי מרגישה. ואני מסתכל על הערב האינטימי, המיוחד, הכמעט משפחתי מבחינתי הזה. אני עשיתי ככה סיבוב מהיר בין האנשים. זה לא להאמין, עם כל אחד יש לך איזשהו קשר, עם כל אחד נסגר פה איזשהו מעגל. אבל אני אחזור לזה אחר כך. ברשותכם. It is an honor to be here with you today. הרב קרסיניאבסקי, הרב ויגלר, ואשתו בת שבע, הרב קוטנר, לוחמים, אבל לא רק לוחמים, גם אזרחים שנפצעו, מכובדיי כולם, ladies and gentlemen. We gather here today to respect, to honor, to embrace the wounded soldiers and citizens. Some of you are sitting with us here today, injured while defending our country, and those who are injured just because they were Jews, Israelis in Israel, injured by terror attacks. The Israeli Defense Forces, every time it needed to stand and to confront the enemy, every time I needed as a commander to take tough decision, I thought about you and soldiers like you and citizens like you, and what is the price that we are having to pay in order to protect, to defend our freedom, our country, the state of Israel. Today, I'm here with you, one of the soldiers here, injured in the Gaza border, a soldier who was with my son in Belev Echad in the officers' school. He was his roommate, he was with him in the same team, Captain Ziv Shilon. Ziv, as you all know, was severely injured when an explosive device exploded on the gate on the Gaza border. An idea that Hamas planted in the summer of 2012. Ziv is here with us. Although he was there injured severely, he is here with us in body and in spirit. And when I have heard that he is here, I decided to leave everything behind and to be here with Ziv, with Andre, with his colleagues, and with you. Every time I see our brave soldiers, our brave citizens, I see my children. For me, this personal connection is a reminder for the need to strengthen and to embrace our soldiers, our citizens. This is the opportunity, one of not too many, and for that, I would like to thank Belev Echad. Let me take this opportunity and say a few words about the relations between us and the US. As some of you know, I'm here only 7 months as a defense attaché, responsible for those operational relations and strategic relations between the State of Israel and the US. I can tell you we are here today in the United States having one of the great and close friends here. And when I'm saying great and close friends, I simply mean it. The relations are really good, and I'll try to describe them. As you all know, our neighborhood in the Middle East is a tough one, and it is shifting. It has experienced changes of historic proportions, and in the last 2 years we have seen it all over, in Egypt, in Syria, and in some other states. We stand together, and the United States stand with us, trying to confront it with us, confront the threats, confront the changes all over the region. Today, the Israel-US cooperation is unprecedented multifaceted, and only grows stronger. Today, we have a deeper and more intimate relationship with the United States military, defense, and strategic cooperation than any time in the history. Our technological and intelligence partnership relies on our deep-running trust, shared challenges, and mutual objectives. Together, we face threats, as I told you, in the Middle East and in some other places, as I mentioned when I talked to you on the table. We are doing together many projects. I can mention some, and some I can't. I'm sure you all have heard about Iron Dome, Arrow 2, Arrow 3, David Sling, and maybe some others that I cannot mention here this evening. Indeed, we live in a very interesting time, and we see the shadow of Iran around every corner. And while we remain vigilant, we above all remain hopeful. Now I would like to take this opportunity and again to thank Belev Echad for what they are doing here, something words cannot describe, creating a golden and a better memory for Israeli soldiers and victims of terror. The cooperation between Chabad Israel Center of the Upper East Side and Chabad Terror Victims Project changes lives. For those who are here with us today, and please allow me to thank you in person for this special program. I am looking at our soldiers, citizens who are sitting here with us today, and I want to thank you. As a Major General in the Israeli Defense Forces, I can assure you that today and at the future, the Israeli Defense Forces are and will be the defensive shield of the State of Israel. The IDF, together with other elements of the intelligence community and security forces, such as Magav and other forces, will do whatever is needed, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, sea, air, land, and now in space and in cyberspace, to confront the constant threats. It seems that no other country in the world deals with such a broad spectrum of threats, so many fronts over so many generations. This is Israel. Let me put it as humble as I can. The IDF is ready to meet all challenges and threats the State of Israel is facing. Be'ezrat Hashem. We do not want war, but we are ready to defend our country, our freedom. We are ready to defend Israel. To conclude, I would like to embrace and to hug the wounded soldiers and civilians. And again, to thank Belev Echad, and thank you for having me.